Hi students, today we're learning about the artist Rembrandt. Rembrandt lived in Holland from 1606 to 1669. He became very famous for painting portraits of people. He also painted lots of portraits of himself. This is one of his portraits of himself. He did it throughout various stages of his life. As his fame grew, people commissioned him to paint portraits of them. There are many paintings by Rembrandt that are individuals and their portrait. Eventually, groups of people started to pool their money together to have a group portrait done. And in some of his original ones, he just lined up people and painted their portrait. But in this one, he decided he wanted to do something different. This is Rembrandt's famous painting called The Night Watch, Nachtwacht in Dutch. It's from 1642. The Night Watchman group pooled their money together so that they would all be included in the picture. It's a very large picture. It's about the size of a wall, and it's in the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam. However, the reason it ended up to be a problem is not everyone is painted equally. They don't all have the same amount of detail. In some places you might just have a small face, and others you have a whole body. He wanted to do something different. He just didn't want everybody lined up in black clothes and white collars, just standing there like you would for a group photograph. He wanted to show them doing something. So he wanted to show them like they were going to get muskets or they were going to get long spears. Some of them have costumes on like helmets or sashes and things. I mean, most of this stuff that they wouldn't necessarily need. It just was a way to break up the picture so that it just wouldn't all be black. Rembrandt liked using lights and darks. In fact, this is Rembrandt's wife stuck here in the middle in a white dress, but then that helps balance the colors of the painting. Even though it's a masterpiece and it's considered to be priceless today, and the whole Rijksmuseum is basically built around this beautiful painting, at the time, it caused Rembrandt a lot of heartache because people were complaining. The people back here were complaining that they weren't the people in the front. And it caused a lot of controversy. And it made Rembrandt stop painting group portraits for a while because he just decided that there was just too much hassle with it. Now, if we were trying to do a group portrait today, you would be able to do a photograph. You would assemble people together and you would be able to take a picture. It would take you some time to organize how you want people to sit and what poses you want them to take, but then you would quickly be able to snap a picture. You wouldn't have to make sketches and decide where to put them and where to organize them. There's lots of figures in this painting, and so he would have had to put a lot of effort into organizing this painting for be painted and for sale. This takes me to your assignment. For this assignment, I want you to look at Rembrandt paintings and pick a painting and decide who you want to pose to imitate the pose of the painting. If you have a lot of people at home, or you can get people to pose like Night Watch, go ahead. You can pick Night Watch and you can pose them, and then you can take a picture of them. If you only have yourself, you could pose, or somebody in the family. Try to see if you can replicate the pose and the clothing that they're wearing. A lot of Dutch paintings have black suits with white collars. See what you can do to try to replicate the look. There's a lot going on the internet now with people trying to use modern materials and make it look like a famous painting. So let's see what you can do. Look through all your Rembrandt paintings and see what you can orchestrate in a photograph. So I'll be looking forward to seeing your versions of Rembrandt paintings. So just take a picture and send them to me. So have fun. Goodbye.